YouTube family. Oh my gosh, I am so nervous. I'm so excited. I'm scared. I've got a whole gamut of emotions going right now. 5 weeks. 5 weeks. Or is it 6? I don't remember. It's soon. Okay, it's like real soon, and I'm in panic mode. We just bought a camper, and we are going to be moving half of the family to our land across the country. There is nothing on it. It's raw land, so we're going to be off-grading it for a while. And then we've got to build our barn and run in and for all our livestock, and we've got to get them down. And oh my gosh, I am... Deep breath. No, I'm still panicking. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little tour, explain a little bit of what's going on, which I think I already did. That's how nervous I am right now. So, 2 adult children are going with me. My son and my daughter. My middle son, my youngest daughter. And this is going to be their area. It's a bunkhouse. This is not the camper we wanted. The one we wanted had a slide out and more space, cabinet space, but we didn't have the money to get it yet. And by the time we did, someone sold it. They sold it. And, someone bought it, so obviously, because if they sold it, then someone bought it. Oh, can you tell that I'm a little on edge? Okay. I know God's got this. God's got this. I'm still going to panic, though, because that's just the way I am. Anyhow, this is the only one they had that had the bunkhouse and had the requirements that we needed. So, this is what we get. This is what we get to live with. And I have no idea where I'm putting anything. So, it has a dinette. It has 3 bunks. One's folding up. And then, of course, the dinette falls. Yeah, the dinette falls down. Oh, my Lord. The dinette folds down. I think I need more coffee. I got this little foam thing to try because these aren't very comfortable, but everybody's still sleeping, so I have to wait till they get up and come out and try it out so we know if it's going to work or if we're going to stick it underneath the pad, or I don't know what we're going to do, but they're going to be sleeping on these for a while, so they need to be comfortable. There's storage under this bed, about 2/3 of it. There's storage under there, under the seats, and there's a little bit of storage there. It's not a lot of storage for 2 adults. We'll see how that works. And then we got the bathroom. I had some of these in the house. They're the command strip things, and they're made for the bath, so I stuck them in here. I have no idea if I'm going to use them or not. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I don't have much time to figure it out. So, and I don't have a whole lot of money to, get anything fancy. So I have to kind of make do with what I've got. And then we had bought this last year for our old camper that we were going to renovate. And then my husband decided he just didn't want to mess with it. And he wanted a new camper, which is how we got this. So it's supposed to increase. Oh, for crying out loud, I can't even speak. It's supposed to increase the water pressure, but use less water. We'll see how that works. So, I already got my toilet paper in there too. We're hooked up to the house right now so we can try things out. I've got this big wall space. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it because, as I said, we don't want to ruin the walls. And I did some research, and I've read that people use the command strips. So we'll see what we can do with that, and maybe some over-the-door storage, and I don't know. And then the side of this cabinet is open as well, so I don't know, maybe a little shelf, something. I have no idea. I'm not really good at decorating. I'm the type of person, if it works, I don't care what it looks like, for the most part. I've got some shelf liner down. We had this in the basement, and we weren't using it, and I thought, oh my gosh, that would go great in the camper. So that's in there. So that's the little pantry we have that I have to deal with. Now, I'm an herbalist, so I have a ton of herbs and supplies, and I have no idea where I'm going to put those. I really don't. Okay, I like the table. I like the big table. We can all sit around. My daughter and I can sew. They can play board games. We can play board games. Whatever. Eat. Prepare. That's. I really do like the table. There is some storage underneath the whole bench. The whole U shape. So we got some rugs. My daughter asked me to get. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I don't make y'all dizzy. I really don't. My daughter asked to get some rug for the back room so the feet aren't cold when we get down, or when she gets down. And it is cold in here. It got really cold last night, and my feet are cold because I had my work shoes on, and I don't want to track all that through the camper. So we did splurge and get some rugs just to warm the place up a bit, and for the dogs. We're taking 2 dogs with us. So I think I should have got a darker brown, but my daughter pointed out that her dog is white, so that wouldn't have worked well. We had this TV we were going to sell, and then my husband said, hey, I think that fits in the entertainment center. And it does perfectly once we take the base off. So something we had on hand that we get to use. We can watch movies or whatever. Yeah, I don't even know what to put up in here. I've just got, right now, out of the way, fly swatters and store bags. And what else? Oh, I did think of maybe I'm putting up command hooks under here so I can, hang my utensils and apparently play music. Hang my utensils up. And I had this in the basement. I was going to use it out in the barn, but I thought, that might work in the camper. So, since we're not going to be here, there's no point in putting it in the barn, right? I really don't know what to do with everything. I really don't. Okay, so this came with the bed. We only tried the bed a little bit while we were looking at campers. I wish I'd taken off my shoes and laid on the whole thing, because you can definitely feel the hinge underneath. So I'm going to have to get something to block that. I got a little Sterlite container over there to try for not shoes, socks and so forth, and the unmentionables. They have these sliding doors here, and there is some space at the top, so I'm thinking about getting an over-the-door hanger, and with either shelves or something, so we have more space. I don't know. If any experienced RVers happen to watch, I could really use some hints. I did get little silverware things, little shelf liner. I ran out of shelf liners, so I have to go get another roll. But I think I've spent a little too much money this time around, so I may have to wait and just deal with it. But that's it. We're getting ready. 5 weeks. I think it's 5 weeks. I'm just going to stress. I am. I'm just going to stress. I do this every time we take a trip. I start stressing out. And the kids sit there and going, it's okay, Mom, it's okay. And I'm like, ah! But God's got this, right? Of course he does. I just need to let go of it. And I'm horrible at letting go of it. But pray for us. It's a long trip. And I have to tow a big trailer, not this one, but I have to tow the livestock trailer, and I've never towed it. Usually my husband does it, so hopefully everybody makes it in one piece. But that's about it for my first video. I probably rambled and probably bored some people. I'm sorry. But thanks for watching, YouTube family. We'll see how this goes.